If you are one that reuse and recycle, then this video is just for you. I'm going to show you now how to make this very easy pencil holder. What I've used is this buttermilk container. I've bought it here in South Africa, and then you can cut it to the required length. I would advise you to only cut it at the end. Here you can see this is what I've used. So let us now get going. What do you need? You need 8 granny squares. You just crochet them all until the second round, and then you need one that you have completed the third round. I have used these yarns, and I've used a 3mm, or you can use a 3,5mm crochet hook. Here at the top, I'm showing you a card of a video that I've made some time ago on how to crochet a granny square. You can follow that. There I show you how to do it with multicolors like these ones now, and even if you just want to do it with one single color. I'm now going to show you how to join them. I'm going to start there, and we will follow this route coming down here up to there. Then the pattern is just repeated for this part up to there, and then that part up to there that I'm not going to show you. So let us start. I've put the other squares now out of the way, so we start with the top right one, and I start in this corner. I just join the yarn first with a chain stitch. So just hook the yarn, join with a chain stitch. Now you need to make a treble. Now the easiest, especially if you are a beginner crocheter, to make a treble when it's a starting treble is to make a DC. For United States that will be a SC, and then 2 chain stitches. You can remove now this loop, and then I'm even going to crochet over it. I just keep it here at the back and I crochet over it. Then no chain stitches. I still keep the yarn here that I can just crochet over it, and I don't have to sew it into the back. And in this space I make 3 trebles. As you could see, I do not do any chain stitches in between these groups. I go to the corner part and I do 3 trebles. And then a chain stitch. Here at the corner I do put a chain stitch, and then 3 trebles. Now as you can see, it will be like that. So now I'm going to go down. If this bothers you, we can actually just tighten it a little bit, and then I can cut it first. Good, so now 3 trebles into this space. Now I'm here at the corner where I will make 3 trebles in here. And then again my 1 chain stitch. Now you can see now we want to join the 2 squares. So now I go into that 1 corner space. And I need to make 3 trebles. It helps to just have that other one and hold it there together with this one, just like that. It's normally just also for the first one. Now it looks like that. So I've done now half of each corner. Now make a chain stitch and collect the yarn and go into the next space like that, and make your 3 trebles into that space. Then a chain stitch again. Now you into that space, so you collect the it and go to the corner space there. Let me just sort out my yarn here because it gets caught here. Maybe put it on the table. Now sew the 3 trebles first, and now a chain stitch, go into this, and here I make another chain stitch, and then I go to that side. Now as you can see, when I say I go to that side, now I'm again here where I have to make 3 trebles, go to that one, 3 trebles, and then I'm again here and I need to go all the way up with the next square. So this part I'm going to now repeat twice off camera, and then I'll show you again what further. I've reached this top corner, so here at the corners one make a chain stitch, then another chain stitch, and now I will just go all around the way that we do with granny stitches up to here. So that means in this corner another 3 trebles, then 3 trebles in here, then 3 trebles, 1 chain, and I'll meet you here. Now I first have to crochet all the way along this side, and then I'm going to join these squares. So here I'm going to make 3 trebles, then a chain stitch, then I join it there, then again a chain stitch, and then 3 trebles in there. 3 trebles, 3 trebles, a chain stitch, join them, another chain stitch, 3 trebles. So let me show you. So these are still not used. So I just turn it and I do the first one, and then it's just repetition. We just move this out of the way. So first 3 trebles, then a chain stitch, then you can now again collect it the way that we've collected them, and another chain stitch, and then 3 trebles. There you can see. Now that is done. And now I just carry on again. So now it's repeated once and twice. So again, just 3 trebles, and I'll just do that connection again at the corners. So here at the corner I make 3 trebles and a chain stitch. A chain stitch. I can also go in like that and just make another chain stitch. It's also quite easy to do it that way instead of getting the chain from the bottom. And then another 3 trebles. There you can see. And now I'm going to carry on, do it once more. Now I'm going to do 3 trebles first into that one, and then a chain stitch. Now it looks like that. And now we repeat the above pattern. So now I make 3 trebles in here, but now I need to join them. So I'll show you this. I'll show, because now we join here, and then I go down, and then I join these 2 again. So let us now look at how one joined first this side. So I take this one, and I need to make now 3 trebles into a corner of the next crochet square or crocheted square. Remember, now we go in this direction. So I make just a chain stitch and then I collect the chain. And I go to this one. Make 3 trebles. Again a chain stitch. And I collect the loop. Make 3 trebles in there. Then a chain stitch. Now I go into this one. And I collect it and I make another chain stitch. And now, remember, let us see again how it looks like. Now I need to go down here and then come up that side. Now it resembles this. So that means first another 3 trebles in here. So now 3 trebles again. This part I think you will know. 3 trebles there. A chain stitch. Now it's like that. Now I go into that corner with 3 trebles and I'm going to join them. And let me do that. So 3 trebles into this corner. Then a chain stitch. Then I join. Then into this one 3 trebles. It actually goes so fast. Before one know it, one have done it. Into that one, or one has done it. My E's and R's are not always correct. And a chain stitch. Now I get to this one. But see, because now I need to join it here. But then I also need to join it in there. So now I make another chain stitch and I go into the opposite one and collect it. And another chain stitch. And then I go in here. You can see then those are connected. This one has just now slipped out. And then a chain stitch. Now I'm here. Go to the next one. So every time at the corners I make a chain stitch, then the 3 trebles, then again a chain. Well, I don't do it for the other. So here I just have done 1 chain. Here is now again a corner where I will do the 3 trebles. So let us just watch this. Then a chain stitch. Then I go into this corner. You can see there between the 2 groups of 3 trebles. And I make another chain stitch. And see, now I first need to go down. Then join this one. And when I come up, I'll just show you that part. And then I think you would get it. That we get up to there. So let me now carry on going down here and coming up, and then I'll show you. Good, so I'm now ready for this corner. I've done the 3 trebles. Now first a chain stitch, go into this corner between the groups of 3 trebles and make another chain stitch. Now I go into this gap here between the 3 trebles. And I collect the loop and I make another chain stitch. and now I will go across. Then let me just finish these 3 trebles that has formed the corner. There you can see. So now I'm ready again to go across. That means a chain stitch, collect the yarn and carry on to the next gap. Good, so let us see now, and now I'll just do it all around. So as you can see now, I need to do a join chain stitch after the 3 trebles in here, chain stitch, then go in another chain stitch going down the way that I've joined them, here as well. Then I'm at this other corner again, and I'm going to get up to here, and then I'm going to show you how you bring now this last one in. Here again at this corner, I've made a chain stitch. I go into the corner and I make another chain stitch. And now I go to the bottom here. And 3 trebles first here into the bottom one. Now it looks like this. So if we look from the beginning, it was now like this. Now I need to join this one. Now we have to add this. Remember, this square already has its 3 rounds. So we're actually just going to crochet this side and then link it to the square. So I've made there in the corner the 3 trebles and the 1 chain, and now from this side go in, just collect it, the square face outside as you can see, and now it is the corner, so I can make another chain stitch, and now I make 3 trebles again, make a chain. So here you can see I'm now adding this one side of that square. That square will surely be at the bottom. Let me just here get more yarn. Chain stitch. Loop has split, there we go. Now I go into this to complete this corner. Chain stitch. Now I first need to go in here just with a slip stitch, then a chain, and now I hook it there in that corner. And again a chain stitch. Now I complete this one. You can see now it becomes like that. Chain stitch. Now I'm going to attach it here. Go to the next one. So it's just in the corners where I make chain stitch and then again a chain stitch. Here it's just one. Go into that one. Pull it through. Now I'm here again at the corner. First a chain stitch. Go into that corner with a slip stitch. Make a chain stitch, connect it in this corner, chain stitch, and now you complete that corner. And there it takes shape. chain stitch, find the next opening, middle 3 trebles, there we go. In the other corner, chain stitch, then go in there with a slip stitch, and then again a chain stitch, go to that corner of this one, collect the yarn, make another chain stitch, and now complete this corner, and there we're almost around. Now it looks like this. Oopsie, I didn't now make a treble there. There's that 3 chain stitch. I'm here at the corner again. Chain stitch. Now we go to that corner. And now we can see that side is done, but not this side. So now I just go first a chain stitch because I'm at a corner, then the 3 trebles, and now I'm joining the side. As you can see, there is the base, and now I'm joining it here. So it is actually magic, this continuous join. Did I now? No, I didn't connect it here. Let me first just connect it there again before I make the next 3 trebles. And I make these. So now it will always just be 1 chain stitch where I connect. 1 chain, connect there. Let us see here, it's the corner, here it will be more again. Because I first need to complete this corner. I make a chain stitch, I complete this corner. Then I make a chain stitch and I connect it here. Let us see where. Oh, I had to connect it here first and I didn't, so let me first do that. Here you can see, so I first need to connect it here. So go in between these 3. Connect it, chain stitch, and go in there and connect it. Chain stitch, connect it now this side. Chain stitch, and now we go to this corner. If you forget about a chain stitch and you see it, you will see it pulls, otherwise it doesn't even matter. Go into the next one, and then you just know you have to connect it there and connect it there. Now we're at the last corner here at the top. Let me just see if I didn't split the yarn. Let me just look carefully. No, I didn't. Chain stitch, go in between them, and another chain stitch, and here you can just join them there. Now I'm not going to cut the yarn, so I'll join with a slip stitch. The slip stitch is a joining stitch, just like that. You can always check whether it does fit, although I know it will. But it's quite lovely that it must stretch a little bit. So there you can see how it looks like. And I will still now remove the label. I just wanted to show you what I've used. Now we need to make this lovely edging. And I've decided to go again for navy like this one. But I'm not going to cut this yarn because I'm going to use it for the top part again. So now this is a row or a round of crossed trebles. Just the trebles as we were doing, but we just crossed them. So I'm going to take this. For the navy round of crossed trebles, this round that I want to make now, I undid the slip stitch because I want to pull through with the navy yarn. So let me just here take 2 of these loops of the 3 loops, there it is, and pull through the navy yarn. Oops. Good. Now I want to make a treble into this, but my first treble I'm going to make into the middle treble, and then I'll come back. So I go into the middle treble, slip stitch into the middle treble, and then I now have to make a standing treble as my first treble. Or I can make a treble, a DC and 2 chain stitches. That can also serve as a treble. Now I go back to this 3 chain stitches because I want the 2 trebles to cross each other. So I go back to the 3 chain stitches and into that same opening if I can find it. Let me just see. And then I make a treble into that opening. So these 2 are now crossed. Now I skip that treble and I make a, let me just move this yarn out of the way that it's better for you to see also. So I skip now this one and into that one I make a treble. Then I come back and I make a treble into that one. Like that the trebles cross each other. Skip again one, make a treble into that one. Go back to the one that you have skipped. And like that I will go all around. Skip that one, make a treble into the next one, and come back to the one that you have skipped and make a treble in there. You can see it resembles now this. So now I'm going to complete this round and then I'll show you the last round. I actually forgot to tell you now what to do here at the joints. So here is the treble and here is an opening. So I use the openings also as a space for a treble. So I'll go into this space and now I go into this last treble of the 3 trebles. Oops. Now I skip this space again here between the trebles. I go into the first of those 3 and then I come back to the space and I make there in the space also a treble. Then the trebles are quite well spaced. Good. Now I will carry on. And here I'm at the last round. So you will just now slip stitch into the bottom of these 2 trebles. Just find a space and slip stitch in there. And now I just make chain stitches. 2 or 3 to give it, and the slip stitch. Let us look first. 1, 2, 3. And then, or rather do a few and then look. Something like that. Then again 1, 2, 3. Slip stitch into the next space. 1, 2, 3. Slip stitch into the next space. So it's just chain stitches, but it just gives it that lovely edging. So I will now complete this and then I can work in all of these ends away with a needle. And then we can cut the bottle and insert the bottle in here. I've now just made a little hole first with this sewing tool, and then I'm going to cut it now the length that I want. If you don't like the color to come through in your crocheted part, I don't mind, it's actually showing the minimum. Then if you want to reuse something else, gift paper in South Africa sometimes have in the middle of the roll lightweight brown cardboard paper, and that paper would be ideal because it resembles this color. Then you can just use glue, and you glue a layer of cardboard paper around it, and then it will resemble the color that you're going to use, or then any kind of wrapping paper that is just one color. It is cut and now it can be inserted. So there we have it. I've cut it. Here you can see up to where. And now one can fill it with whatever you have. And remember, you do not even have to throw away this. If you put this in like this and you put water in, that is ideal when you do not have that many flowers, because it just will keep the flowers lovely together. I'll maybe look here in the garden. We're in the Sandveld of South Africa, not many flowers at this time of the year. It's mostly succulents.